Thank you very much for joining us, and a warm welcome to you. Please be reminded that we are reaching you live in English and in French, and also on our website, Africanews.com. Now, Sierra Leone's economy is doing well, so says the latest report of the Millennium Challenge Corporation, MCC, into the government's performance in managing the affairs of the country. According to the report, which was presented to President Julius Bio, out of a total 20 policy areas assessed by the MCC, the government passed on the promotion of political rights, promotion of civil liberties, controlling corruption, and putting good trade policy in place, and in fact, many other areas. Ruth?
Yes, Jerry, the Millennium Challenge Corporation focuses on three aspects: economic freedom, justice, and investment for the benefits of the population. The country is running most past 10 of the 20 indicators and also succeed in the evaluation of the state accounts, and in other words, they should be less corrupt. This corruption control is a major aspect of being eligible for this program. Sierra Leone has successfully passed 11 of the tests in this area, which will pave the way for new investments by the United States of America.
With us now is our correspondent, Eric Kawa. Eric, good morning to you. It's good to have you with us again.
Yeah, good morning, Jerry. Good morning, Ruth. It's a pleasure being on the show.
All right. Now, there are reports, Eric, and there are reports and there are reports. This MCC report, well, maybe not much is known about it, but Eric, tell us, of what significance is this report, such a report on Sierra Leone?
Okay, Jerry. So this report informs Sierra Leoneans about how the government of the day is ruling its people and managing the affairs of the country. So according to the assessment, out of a total of 20 policy areas assessed, the government passed 11, scoring 92% in promoting political rights, 88% in promoting civil liberties, 79% in controlling corruption, 58% in promoting the rule of law, and 85% in promoting freedom of information, among other key areas. So the report further reveals that government scored an appalling 4% on fiscal policy, as taxation in Sierra Leone is very high for businesses. So high government spending and, of course, especially on the public sector salaries, and increasing borrowing also resulted for the poor score in that area. Need immediate policy effect.
Eric, the report states that the government scored 85% in promoting freedom of expression. How was that measured?
It could not be, I could not vividly tell you right now, but the effort of the president or the present government, especially in repealing the 1965 Public Order Act, which serves as a hindrance to press freedom, could be a reason as to why the score is that high in the area of press freedom. So it is also worthy to note that the government also needs attention to improve in its overall governance, especially in the areas of managing the country's economy. There has been said to be a major challenge and a major concern. For many Sierra Leoneans here, I mean, what matters to them most is about the bread and butter issue, which helps them to put food on the table.
All right, Eric. So how can this report be distinguished or compared to the last?
All right. So in distinguishing and comparing the 2019 Fiscal Year report and that of 2020 Millennium Challenge Corporation scorecard, you notice that whilst government scored 71% in tackling corruption in the last report, the scorecard graded for the government this year is 79%. And in promoting freedom of information, the last scorecard was 71%, while the scorecard for this report is 85%. Also, the government scorecard in promoting the rule of law was at 53% in the last report, while scoring 58% in this one. However, the government needs to be to work on its shortcomings to score higher percentages in tackling the country's economy, as there's little improvement in tackling inflation, and you saw it in the report, and as well as the land rights and access, physical or fiscal policies among the 9 policy areas that need to be immediately given more attention needed.
Indeed, and Sierra Leone's for the better of it. I'd love to thank you, Eric, for shedding light on the report for us. Thank you very much, and we speak with you again soon.
Yeah, thank you so very much, Jerry.
Our correspondent, Eric Kawa, speaking to us there from Freetown, Sierra Leone.
Away from that to other stories making headlines across the continent in the African Journal.